It's Party Marty Mitchell on Country 107.3 WRWD, here with my buddy Dennis Vetrano from, of course, Dennis Vetrano Law, and time for another edition of Behind the Law. So, we were talking about attorney's fees last time, right?
Yep.
So, after the fact, once everything is settled, can you actually get your attorney's fees back from your spouse?
Well, you know, that's an interesting topic because, I mean, we all know how expensive lawyers are, right?
Yeah, I've heard that. Just a bit.
So certainly that's a reality of these cases. But in large part, what drives your ability to obtain attorney's fees from the other side in these cases in today's day and age in divorce cases is who the moneyed spouse is. So, you know, short of the other side actually dragging out the case or, you know, engaging in frivolous or improper conduct that cause your legal fees to go up, usually you can only get attorney's fees then if you're the non-moneyed spouse.
Very interesting, because I happen to know someone who was going through that. No, it wasn't me. But I do know someone who's going through that same exact thing.
I always say you don't want to need a lawyer for a divorce, but if you need one, you definitely want to make sure you have a good one.
Well, it's always great advice to hear that, too, because there's so many different people giving advice, and it could be different lawyers. And how do you know who to believe? Because sometimes you'll get the incorrect answers from a lawyer.
That's absolutely right, and it is surprising how much bad advice there is out there. And with divorce law, lawyers are notorious for bad advice because there are very few lawyers that do just this area of law.
So how do you know who to go to? Dennis Vetrano, hello!
Yeah.
That's the reason why I brought it up, too, because we talked about this off the air as well. So they want to go to you, they could go to Facebook, they could go to your website.
Yep, drvetranolaw.com. That, like I said, the website is great because it gives you some resources there. You'll see some questions asked and answered. Our blog is there. So, you know, it's a lot of tools there.
Dennis, always a pleasure.
Thanks so much. Good to talk to you again.